where we are. All this you see was made in after the 60s, 1959, 1965 years. Method was blasting, explosion, exactly like the Metro Underground, the same way it was all constructed. So here we have a system of tunnels, 15 of them connected and parallel to each other, where total length is 7 kilometers, 700 meters. So, of course, we're not going to walk so much. Our park is smaller. But I want you to understand that the mountain where we are, this rock, is open from the two sides. Air is circling, and that's why we feel natural coldness. And 12, 14 degrees, it's unchangeable temperature in this area. In the summer, in the winter, we have 12, 14 degrees, it doesn't change. Very high humidity, more than 70% around. Hard for the human, but as you see, absolutely perfect for storing and aging wine, exactly what we are doing here. You see these bottles, it's 27,000 of them. Wow. Private collection, none of them is sold yet. And they're still in aging process, so this experiment goes. Our winery, we exist since 1995. We're aging this collection since 2004. The oldest bottle is around 20 years old. Wow. It's all of our production. And Khareba, who is your host, we are one of the hugest wine producer companies in Georgia. We produce around 12 million bottles per year, wow, which we send to more than 25 countries by export. See, this is an example of a rock which engineers left, just to show us how hard all this construction is. That's how it looks. From here starts the line of tunnels, which are closed for us, 13 of them. They're parallel to each other, and they're filled with our ready production, which we get from two local factories. Winery Khareba has 3 factories. 2 of them are here in Kakheti region. The main and hugest one is in the Terjola in the west of Georgia, Imereti part it is called, from where everything has begun. So we have our own vineyards all around the country. It's around 1,500 hectares ground in the rarest microzones, even in the upper mountain regions. And wines you're going to taste today, they're all, these grapes are all grown on our own land and vineyard. French oak barrels, you see, and our premium line of wines, Lipartiani wines. Some of them are made by European classical technology, some of them are made by Kvevri, Georgian traditional clay pitcher technology, with later aging in the French oak. They're from the different vintages, different years. In classical versions of this wine, we have a hard cepages. Cepage is a mix of old school French varieties with old school endemic Georgian sorts of grapes. That's why this is the most specific and exclusive and of course expensive production of ours. And I wanted to tell you about the name, Lipartiani by itself. It is the name of oldest Georgian wine cellar which exists since the 9th century. So they kept the name, they kept the tradition, and some sorts from this long, long time ago era. Why Georgia is an important country about the wine culture? At the first, because we have more than 500 our own authentic sorts and varieties of grapes. And now the companies like ours will have opportunity to use, turn back and recultivate everything what was lost, hidden, undercovered, forgotten, never used in mass production in Soviet and then in post-Soviet time. Now everything is coming back to its own needed place. That's why it's interesting exactly now to be in Georgia, if you are interested in the wine culture, of course. On the right side, you will see works all around the worldwide different competitions. It's only several of these awards you see here, but in fact we had around 500 different contests, of course, congresses, expos, and else and else.
one from Golden Venice.
No, this is for grape seed oil. We produce here grape seed oil